Hi, welcome back. So I just wanted to do a quick video about the mind-body connection. So as we've already discussed kind of in our first session, I know for the out of session work, we did a thoughts and feelings diary sheet. Okay. And that's very similar to this. This is just really in a different layout. Okay. We've done this in more of kind of with the arrows, a bit more of a cycle. So this is just an example of 5 areas really. So situation here is doing the school run. Okay. And this is just completely made up situation. Um, we're looking at the thoughts, the cognitions that this person is having about the school run. So as you can see there, there's lots of thoughts there. I'm not part of the group. People won't like me because I'm not social. The journey is too long. I can't do this. And what we've already noticed about our thoughts is the link with how we feel. So if we're thinking these things, it's going to make us feel a certain way. So this person's identified that thoughts make them feel anxious and sad. Okay. And if we're feeling anxious and sad, we're going to feel that somewhere in our body. So we're going to feel that this person feels nausea, dizziness. And if we're experiencing anxiety, there could be some other symptoms there as well, such as high heart rate, high temperature, those kind of things as well. Okay. And as a result of that, we've got our behaviours here. So things that we do or don't do in order to cope with how we're feeling. Okay. We've got some avoidance here. So it could be that we are just completely avoiding certain scenarios. And the situations that we can't avoid, such as the school run, because we have got to get our children to school, we will might put some safety behaviours in place to help us with the journey. So it could be that maybe we do a different route or wait till the parents leave, avoiding crowds. It could be that maybe we wear a hood up or we don't make eye contact with people or we wear our headphones, anything that we do to make the school run easier and to feel less anxious, I suppose, would come under the safety behaviours category. And if we're thinking about avoidance, then yes, in the short term, by completely avoiding something, we will feel less anxious, won't we? But what we really focus on here is the long-term consequences of this cycle. Okay. So if we're constantly avoiding all of the time and we're not, I say we are avoiding a situation, then we're never ever going to be able to know, like test out our thoughts about that situation. So this cycle will just continue to go round and round. Okay. So what we try and do in CBT is really kind of reverse this cycle of avoidance, really. So we start kind of facing situations, really. And what we notice in the short term, that yes, in the short term you will be a bit anxious because we're kind of getting you out of your comfort zone. But in the longer term, we'd like to think that your anxiety will reduce overall because we'll no longer be avoiding these situations. But at this stage, the important thing is that we're really noticing the thoughts and how it's making us feel and how that impacts us physically and that mind-body connection. Okay, and obviously the outcomes as well. The next video that I'm going to do is now we're noticing our thoughts a bit more. Okay, so we're able to think, oh, I'm anxious. So what are the thoughts? Why am I anxious? Well, I'm worrying about going to work next week. Okay, so we're really thinking about what's going on. Then it's about what can we do to help with these thoughts, like how can I manage them better? And that's something we'll move on to next time, and I'll do a video about that as well. And that'll be some thought diffusion techniques there to help you take a bit of a step back from thoughts, creating a bit of distance from the thought as well, and trying not to get so latched into the thoughts as well.